General Petraeus was saying we can win the war with a surge. Watch this, Colonel.
We say that her positions are radical, and they are radical.
Let me tell you what's radical. What's radical is to send more Americans to die in this war, which is a monumental blunder by a president who swaggered us into it with, by the way, the at least tacit approval of the Democratic Party.
You know,
there's a lot of sin to go around here.
What's radical for
you want to send more people to this war?
Listen,
is that your position?
If we cut and run out of there like you want to do, we would be putting every American in 1,000 times more jeopardy than they're in now.
We're going to cut and run anyway,
well,
Bill.
That's your opinion.
What's my opinion? American military leaders have said we're going to draw down beginning next year.
The difference is drawing down and cutting
pictures. Now listen. You wouldn't send your children to this war, Bill.
My nephew just enlisted in the Army. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Very good. Congratulations, Steve.
Yeah, and you want to just walk away.
How many more young men and women are you going to send to have their arms and legs blown off
this is
so that you can be tough
terror.
And point at people in a kind of cowardly way? And they knew that, first of all, only Congress can declare war. Why is that unimportant to you, Billy?
Listen,
why can't you become the patriot that your loud voice proclaims to be and stand behind the Constitution and insist that we never go to war again without the approval and the consent of the United States? Poorly planned and poorly executed, but Bill O'Reilly wants to send more kids to fight and die. We've already had almost 2,000. Just let me have the last word. In the last year, two things have doubled. The number of dead American troops in Iraq have doubled from over 1,000 to almost 2,000. You know what else doubled, Billy? The price of Halliburton stock.
Oof. After that, which is a montage of an interview that went on for about a half an hour, I was in the green room. He came out and he looked at me and we embraced each other. And then I was on the show and I said, Bill, he ate your lunch. And O'Reilly was just furious at me. I thought
the statement cut and run is always interesting.
Yeah,
because I was asked, and I may have well been interviewed by you at the time. Somebody said, "Do you just want to walk out of Afghanistan?" I said, "No, I want to run out."
Right.
And what they don't understand is that Phil was correct. We are preeminently a maritime and air power. We are only temporarily on the ground wherever we go on the Eurasian landmass. It doesn't matter where you go. It's a temporary phenomenon. And we need to make that very clear. And this notion of staying in order to change people and cultures and a way of life, to introduce political institutions that have no foundation in the area, this is all nonsense. And then the least thoughtful among us, the least well-educated about these matters, stand up and say, we're Americans, we don't cut and run, we fight to the end. Well, yeah, let's fight to the end, but not in places that are of marginal at best interest to us. Let's not brutalize and murder people because they don't necessarily want to live in the liberal democratic paradise that we're trying to export at gunpoint. You know, it's so disappointing because, frankly, Judge, you and I know this man O'Reilly has never changed. Right. He's part of the bombs away club. You know, anybody who wants to bomb anybody anywhere is a patriot, and anybody who objects is a loser, gutless, not a patriot. You know, it's a lot of crap.
As everybody knows, Phil Donahue passed away, I think, yesterday or the day before, and Chris put that together and said, "I have a surprise for you," and it moved me deeply. Colonel, thank you very much. Thank you for your time with us. Thank you for your profound and deep analysis. We'll look forward to seeing you again next week. All the best.
Thanks, Judge.
Of course. Bye-bye.